Hey, what is up, everybody? I'm Avalanche Fan 133, and welcome back to my NHL 16 Be a Pro Goalie mode. Today I'm playing game number 18 of my 7th season. The most amount of seasons I've played in this whole series. I started way back in NHL 13. But I'm playing now for the Ottawa Senators against the Minnesota Wild. I'm just now realizing it's another Central Division team. I wish I had been a little more picky with who I'm facing for the first episode, but oh well. We faced the Wild a lot in Nashville. So far it's been a bit of a rocky start to the season. I'm up to 92 overall. I think I've gone up 1 point since last episode. We're 6-9-2. Not great, not horrible. It's kind of turned around since the start of the season, but let's start in the preseason. The preseason I was playing with the gameplay tuner settings. I still am playing with the gameplay tuner settings. That's why this episode is so, I want to say late in the season. Usually I like to get recorded right around the beginning of the season before I would record opening night, but I decided to start recording a little later. Anyways, we lost 3-2 against Montreal, 4-3 against Toronto. I believe I started those two games. I don't think I started here in Buffalo, 6-3 win. I didn't start against Boston, I'm pretty sure, the 7-2 loss. I think I started Tampa Bay 5-4 loss, then 5-2 loss. I can't remember who I played in the preseason. 3-0 loss to Detroit. I did not play. Opening night was a 2-1 overtime loss against the New York Rangers. I was in that. Great game, just back and forth, so on. Then we lost 4-1 against New Jersey. You're going to see a lot of losses here early. New Jersey got out to an early lead in the first period, but I got better as it went on. The fourth goal was an empty netter too. Then we lost 4-3 against Chicago. Got some goal support finally, but I didn't play too well, and they won. Then we got shut out 4-0 against Tuukka Rask and the Boston Bruins. Tuukka Rask, my team, could not find a way to beat, as we lost 3-1 again to them. Then I got benched, and we won our first two games of the year, and had a shootout loss, and the 2-1 loss against Toronto. I'm trying to remember who other games I played. I did play here against the Capitals, as we lost 6-3. That game started off pretty well. I think the Capitals scored like 4 in the third period. Yeah, at one point we were up 2-1. That game, Capitals had a lot of firepower, and they're 10-6-1, still pretty good. They were 7-2 when we faced them. Then we lost 4-3 against Winnipeg, 4-1 against Anaheim, 1-6-4 against Chicago. At this point, I was still looking for my first win. We lost 4-2 against New Jersey, won 3-1 against Tampa. Then I finally won in shootout against the Rangers. I don't know why our games keep going to overtime against the Rangers, but 2-1. I gave up, I think, 2 goals in the shootout. Somehow my team scored 3, and we won. It did go to extra rounds. It wasn't like they scored on all 3 shots or anything. Then we won in overtime against Toronto. And here we are, November 17th of 2021. Jeez. So many years have passed. Against the Wild, I did get... that was a big stretch where I didn't start. I did get told by the coach that I'm starting less. Mostly because I was not hitting my team play rank. I believe it's the grades, now that I've seen, it's the grades that control it the most. So if you miss one grade for an evaluation period, you're probably going to get told you're going to start less. And that sucks. There's my numbers. It does say 0 wins, but I did get that shootout win. I don't know why shootout wins don't count in my pro stats, but that's the case. 7 games played, 87% save percentage, 3.235 goals against average. Not great. I have been messing with the gameplay settings a lot, so I have a little difference in them. I don't think anybody's injured, just checking that before we go. Oh, Cody Cece's injured, that's right. He has been great. He's probably been the best defensive defenseman on our team so far. What's his plus minus? Minus 15, okay then. I could have sworn, like, every time somebody enters the zone, he's picking off the pass, he's pressuring them, so on. Wow. Minnesota's only 86 on the offense and defense. We are at home. Now, I'm going to talk a lot about the gameplay settings in this game because I have played with it a lot and I'm hoping this works. This is like, it's still work in progress and I'm trying something new for this episode. I wanted to get everything ironed out before recording. I could not, and I needed to record something. Attribute effects are a key thing. This is where I have them. I don't know if that's any different. I think they were up there, and I got them here. If I have them lower, my goalie doesn't play well enough. He allows some softies, and the other team outplays us, oddly enough. And that's the only thing I changed here. So right where it's at, my goalie actually plays like a 92 overall goalie, and my team plays well. Aggression, I bumped up a notch, hopefully to get more goals. Right now I'm having the issue either I get too many goals or too less goals, and we just don't score. I'm hoping the little bit of aggression, some guys will get out of position occasionally and we'll see a goal because of it sometimes. Because that happens. Nothing else changed there. The passing's the usual, how I have it. The up on interceptions and the pass speed down a notch. Shooting is a thing. I think I got it nailed down to where I like it. One-timer accuracy is 2 notches. Shot accuracy is 1 notch. And slap shot accuracy is 1 notch from full. That's because of the shot accuracy actually affects that too. Is down to 1 notch. Like every slap shot misses. Plus, we don't see like any slap shot goals from like the point or anything. Any slap shot goals, period. So I bumped that up, way up, and I think it works pretty well. It also keeps the shot count pretty high. AI learning still 0. I never really fully tested to see if what exactly that does, but I've just lived with it at 0 ever since I was suggested to do that. And CPU goalie reaction speed is at 0 because my team cannot score. Oh yeah, and I bumped up the goalie screen effect. Maybe get some more goals because goalies are screened. And that's it. I don't know if this is gonna work though. The thing I've changed since my last game was that aggression. I just bumped it up a notch. This could mean a ton of more goals. This could mean nothing really changes. I don't know, and I don't know why every Wednesday game is rivalry night. This is not a rivalry. Maybe if we had met in the Stanley Cup Finals a few times, but I don't think the Wild made the playoffs last year, and I don't think we did either. Wild did win a cup in this via pro. What was I saying? Gameplay settings. It's just, I've tried so many different things. If this doesn't work, I think I'm going to try bumping it back to Superstar. Maybe the AI will be better at scoring. Because right now I got the gameplay settings where I want it for goals, or not for goals, for shots and lack of goals. Like, at least, like, the defense is good, and the AI isn't, like, scoring ridiculous goals and, like, a ton of goals. It's a good, balanced game. Bobby Ryan in, shot up high. We'll get the occasional missed shot. Actually, probably still a lot of missed shots. One of the things I did try was with these settings or something similar. Man, we just keep missing the net, and finally Turris gets us on the board. I have not had a goal this quickly in a game. But to finish my thought and speech, I don't know. I tried with these settings or something similar to have a longer game. I bumped up the game time to 6 minutes. I didn't want longer games, but it would have helped a few things. Unfortunately, I got 4 goals scored on me in the first period. Now, I'm going to be completely honest, and I quit out of that game. I was like, no, this is not going to work, and I'm not taking this. I've played this so long, I've lived with so many games, I just quit out of it. As we're doing a good job moving it out of our zone. And of course, I just reverted back to my last save, because when you quit out games, it simulates the rest of the game. We are controlling the play here early. Now, the attribute effects are an interesting thing, because I want it to be where my team's better, like right now. Throw that out, and he skated around it. Won't get a plus for passing. I want it to be like my team's better, or not my team's better, but the better team is playing better. But also not to where, like, the better team wins every time. I don't know. Good intercept there. There's so many things. Like, this is like the gameplay settings update, or episode, I should say. We are really playing well. Shot on, stopped. But they're goalies. The AI goalies right now I'm having issues with. They're just super goalies. They're just stopping everything. Luckily, we scored first here early. Hopefully, we get more goals. The amount of games I've had 1 goal support in really sucks. Comes Minnesota in, runs into the defender, pokes it to the corner. We're really deep on defense. Like, all our scratched players are defensemen. So unfortunately, if a forward gets injured, they're going to go in on that 4th line. So, oh well. I'll take defenseman over a forward playing defense. Ooh, good save there. I've played on and off pretty well some games, not so well other games, but a lot of it has just been trying to get these settings right. Getting that forecheck after it. I can't talk today, apparently. 8 minutes left in the first. We're still up 1-0. Dumped in. I should have went after that. That would have been an easy one. One of the issues I'm having is getting that team play. I'm not getting any opportunities to pass it. Good slapper on. I think that's Lazar. And it just sucks. And I've turned it over a few times this season, and they've gotten empty nets. Part of it's been my problem. Ooh, Niederreiter got that shot from the slot. Was able to slide over and make a great save. But I hate how I have to pass the puck to get that. I don't know. I feel like either winning a game should be worth more, or the team play rating needs to be easier to hit. And that's the thing I want to talk about. I don't know. I'll start talking about that after they get this out of our zone. Minnesota in the slot. Granlund got the save. Pass that out. I don't know how many of you watch 2BC Productions. Johnny General Zod. Oh, and Turris again scores. But his last episode, this is gonna come out way later than that, because I still haven't released the season wrap-up video. But one of his episodes is him getting sent down in the middle of the playoffs with the Washington Capitals because he didn't hit his team play rating. And he just goes off on EA about that, and deservingly. It's so messed up. They might need to release a patch to fix this, because he was like scoring and had so many points in the playoffs, and he was on the 3rd line doing all of this. I don't know. I think maybe they need to give you an option to maybe disable the ratings or something. Something with the system, or a difficulty for it. That would be great. Like, set it to easy, set it to normal or hard or something. I don't know. Because it's just messed up. And 3-0. Zabinajad Zibanejad, I don't know. Gets us up 3-0.
Boy, that's a beautiful one-time
Wow,
shot
the
there,
one-timer from the slot.
You're going to be setting the table for somebody that's getting ready to one-time that
Most
ball.
goals I think I've had all season. And it's all in the first period.
Allow that shooter to get the most that he can on that shot.
So that both gets me excited and worries me at the same time. But anyways, about I can't think. We'll get back into this game and stop talking about the game's flaws. This game is just, it's all over the place this year. I've had it a lot better this year because I play goalie, and it's been better for goalies this year, but other than that, so-so. Just about done the first period. Zibanejad loses it, gets it back, and shot on. Stopped. 8.6 seconds left. We've had a huge first period, 3-0 here at home. And as long as I play well the rest of the game, I will get my first or second win of the season. My first win in regulation could be possible too. First period over. I don't think I faced many shots. And overall, that was like, it seemed perfect because Minnesota is 86 overall in offense and defense. They seem like not a great team. I'm sure they'll get their chances and maybe turn it around at some point and get some pressure. But overall, my team should play a little better. I wish they had something they added to the game that I could have gotten that too. Maybe it was shot a little hard. Something that created like hot streaks or something. Oh, stopped! And Granlund was checked off the puck by Carlson there. He could have shot that in. But something that, I don't know, made it to where your team wasn't quite on in one game compared to others. Oh no. Whew. I accidentally hugged the post. I actually meant to hold the left trigger to slide over faster. See, now Minnesota's starting to get things going here. Ooh, that pass toward the net. Ooh, a breakaway for Prince. And the move, and he slips it in the 5-hole as we go up 4-0. Man, what happened there? Why was he so far behind the defense? It was like a late change or something for us. Turris gets, I think, his third or fourth. He has 2 goals, and that's an assist. Right through. And they're changing goalies. Dubnyk is coming in. I don't know if he's still the starter or if that new guy is the starter.
Ottawa's hammered home yet another goal.
But 4-0. I don't want every game to be like this, though. Hopefully this is just us having a great game. Gonna have to try like more games to see. Cowan gets hooked, and we'll go on our first power play.
Minnesota's 2-minute penalty is a minor in the call as hooking.
So far, penalties, I've had some games where, like, there's been, like, no penalties. Some games where there's a ton of penalties. I don't know. Oh, Stone. Oh, shot it wide. So penalties have been okay, I guess. Slapper from the point, tipped on, stopped. Bouncing puck, leaving that because Minnesota's probably going to win. He does. McGinn, back to the point, across. Shot up high. Taken. Oh, don't go back around the net. There we go. One of the issues I'm having with, I think it was more of the aggression being down, I think that's what's affecting it, is on penalties, teams don't shoot it down as much on the penalty kill. they actually skated up and then get a chance. So that's been, like, that was one of my big sources of playing the puck to get the team play up. And I wasn't getting it. There's a send down. Okay, don't get anything for that, too. Like, if they're gonna make it to where I have to play the puck to get my team play up, they need to fix the goalie puck pickups. The goalies are just a mess on hand-eye coordination. Like, they can't cover the puck even though it's right in front of them. And they can't get the puck with the stick. Here comes Minnesota in, sent around. Coyle gets to it first. Over to Zucker. He's got Coyle driving the net, and he got him open there. No chance on it. As Minnesota gets on the board finally. Defensive zone coverage was all over the place. Like, Zucker was in the corner, 2 guys skated after him. And 13, whoever he was, just skated away from the guy in front of the net. That's the thing I might get a little more often with that aggression up a notch now. So, I'm alright if that happens occasionally. Deep to the middle, taken by Callan. And Paul will dump it in. Halfway through the game now, up 4-1. Definitely the most goal support I've had all season. It also helps that if I get some more wins. Like, I was missing my team play. I did not have a win. Like, that's a big issue. But also, it should be possible for me to get my team play if I'm gonna lose the game. Like, I also don't think I should get a negative for losing the game, honestly. Or at least a very small penalty. Because I'm one player on a team. And the coach is pretty much pinning the whole loss on me. It's pretty messed up. Chason gets bumped. He has been very good in the games I've played. He's been our sole source of offense, pretty much. Shot on, stop, and held. The rebound control has been good this year so far. It's mostly been one-timers and deflections that have gotten by me. Scandella thrown in front. Ooh, got it. Didn't know where that was for a second. Got the stop. Stone in. Gets checked, but got the shot off, and Dubnyk makes the save. So far, back and forth action. Nobody's getting a ton of pressure. Carlson over to... I still don't know how to say his name. That guy's name. I think I was overcomplicating it. I don't know if it's just Cabot or what. I meant to look that up. Oh, right in! He got through. In front, and I just opened up the 5-hole for him to slide that right in. Dang it. I was expecting a shot to my right, so I used the right stick to slide over.
When you're in the low slot,
instead he just slid it right through. Oh. That's the problem. When you use that right stick, you are committing to that one side pretty much. If they shoot it to the opposite side or go the 5-hole, you are just dead in the water. So Minnesota now with 2 goals. That one was my bad though. I'll take that. I will take goals like that. Like, I want it to be more of the goals happen because I made a mistake than just goals happening. I want to keep an eye on this too. They changed goalies. Dubnyk's in net. Are we going to score anything more? What are our chances? Like, how many good chances are we getting? And if they're ridiculous and he's making saves, that's going to worry me because their other goalie might not have been too good, and that might have been why we got 4 goals. I still feel like there's too big of a jump
Let's see what develops.
from
And he
players
dumps it in.
overall.
That puck curled
Good, I got the
behind
puck
net, and it
finally.
is stopped right there.
And he doesn't move it out.
Drum over, puck
There we
check,
go.
forces
And
the
hit
forechecker
escape.
to start to work.
Chase
Gets
on
back
will
behind
help
the
out though.
That one comes right on his stick. Not very long, but good.
Down the left side, in front. What a glove save, and that's what I'm talking about. When a goal is good overall, they just become inhuman and just stop everything.
Nice face
Like,
off.
I'm alright with those every now and then, even more often than not, because the defense is not great.
Played on to chase on.
The goalies have to be somewhat super.
To give yourself a chance here. You cannot blow this puck past the net.
We're almost done the second period, maybe one more shot, and it's blocked. Great job just laying down.
Have been played.
We're
A
caught.
rest is deserved.
As I'm still missing saves and team play. They have 2 goals off of 10 shots. We have 4 off of 16. The shots are a little low this game, but so far I haven't had issues with shots. I don't think the aggression is going to cause issues with shots hitting the net. I don't know. Shots haven't been...
Opening face
I don't
off
think
of
they've
the
been
first
high
base.
enough still, but they've been good
Oh,
enough.
that's good.
We got a guy in front. Ooh, good check.
He's
Blocked the
got that
pass too.
pass.
Bobby Ryan up. Our top line has not produced very well in my games.
Kicked out of
So,
his glove.
again, messing with the
Taken up near
settings.
the boards by Niederreiter.
Turris is having a big game,
That
though.
one.
Granlund gets poke check. Bobby Ryan did a great job of back checking, but a turnover in the zone.
Took a big hit.
He's pinned
Niederreiter
at the boards.
turns it over,
Gathered
gets
in
it back.
by Niederreiter.
In front, he scores.
3 straight goals.
Dang it. I just couldn't get over. Unassisted. That's like the 3rd unassisted goal.
Just snap it home.
I was too slow to react to it.
Not able to get his glove low enough to snap this one up.
If I lose this game, I will be so upset.
Minnesota's got another face
4
off.
goals. Like, I have not gotten
Shoots a
the
3-on-2.
goal support this year, and
In the
giving up
crease.
everything. Oh, that was a big save.
Skill level there.
And the pass misses.
Score from in that area. Great
Gotta
save.
refocus. Let's play well.
Oh, here's a wrister.
A lot of what I had in the gameplay settings also, I keep coming back to the gameplay settings. I'm sorry I'm not talking about the game very much, but
Puck is good.
the other team has been out-chancing my team for the most part, which I'm okay with. I've like stopped a lot of high-quality chances here early in the season, and it's been good. It's been like really fun.
Pass to the net.
As we won the draw. Ooh, tipped on. Great save. Lazar back to the point.
Across the blue line.
Back and forth. Come on, shoot the puck. Nobody's right in front of the net as that pass hit a skate to center ice.
Send up the wing to chase on.
I want us to control this game. I just want us to get the win. Like, this hasn't been a great game already, and they're probably not going to get up to like 30 shots, but I just needed to win. Need to get that team play up. McGinn in
The
as they
Senators
just
with
skate
possession
into
in the
everybody.
defensive zone. Moves up along the boards.
Chison down the side. Lazar gets the pass, and he loses the puck.
And he continues
Mason
with
will
up
dump
the
it
wing.
in. Weird bounce.
Picks it up in his own end. Banked
I don't know
right
what that
ahead.
hit, but wow. Every now and then you
Ottawa's
see those
moving the
weird
puck through
bounces.
center ice.
Hoffman dumps it in.
Gets behind the net. Does he have anybody
Lazar
in
to it
front?
first. In front, pass back to the point, got stopped.
Up the wing with it
And
now.
Minnesota moves it up.
Slid to Niederreiter.
Niederreiter down to
Wonderful
Benson
chance,
again.
and the pass just goes wide.
I gotta watch the guys in front.
Up in the attacking
Granlund
zone.
got it. Shot hit the post. It's too far to my left. Save and covered.
The Senators
We're gonna
are
get
getting
called
a
for
minor
something,
here as the
slashing.
call is slashing.
That's bad. Minnesota will get their first power play.
And so begins power play.
10:08
number one.
left.
Let's see if it's power
Who's
play
their
goal
captain
number
now?
one.
Is that Coyle?
Good
Yeah, it
for
is
the
Coyle.
win. Using the point. He's got
Shot
it.
from the point. Misses. Okay. That was a great chance. I slid way too far. I'm a little off. A little shaky. in my play now. I have not faced many shots, and I've allowed 3 goals. Ooh, good attack on the penalty kill, but Minnesota gets it back. They're under a minute left on the power play, though.
Carries it up the side.
Coyle coming down the wing. Skates to the middle. Back to the point. Blocked. And unable to clear. And he'll just skate it up. And dumped in. That's going to kill the power play.
And the puck gathered in by Tootin.
8 minutes left here in the third. Up by 1. It lost it to the net as they usually do. Across. Oh, that pass just doesn't go. Minnesota up again on the attack. Oh, got it. Ooh. I didn't react to that second pass. I just reacted to the first, and my goalie still made the glove save. Big save to keep it 4-3.
Now it's directed to Coyle.
Oh, boy. Coyle in.
Oh, that's good.
To the slot. Turris gets it. Made the save. They're getting a lot of passes to the slot and a lot of shots. I'm not liking that so much. It's like, it's too much of the same thing. I want to see more things. It was fine before, but my team wasn't scoring, and I had to change the aggression. Now, passes are going to the slot, and I don't know. I'm going to have to at least play one more game to see if this is going to work. So far, my team's scoring, but I don't know. Not enough shots this game to make the goals work. But maybe this was a one-time thing. Ooh, what was that? He like lost it and still shot it. I'm not in great position in these shots. Right through, and good stop by Dubnyk on the post. Niederreiter. They're just not shooting it. They just skate back, and then they get a guy open. Right like that. And, ooh, had a chance there. The pass is tipped. Mark Stone moving up with it. In alone as we're doing a line change. Shoots it around. Spurgeon to it first. Benson gets checked off the puck. Hoffman over to Carlson. Well, I don't know why he didn't shoot it, but Cowan does, and he gets the goal. 5-3 with 58 seconds. Whoops, I bumped my mic. That's going to sound weird. Sorry about that. Jared Cowan with the goal. Huge goal. I don't know how that pass got back to him.
The easiest place to beat him is always low on the stick side.
So we got a 2-goal lead with 58 seconds left, and it's looking like I'm going to get my second win of the season, my first win in regulation. Virkac gets crushed. Cowan somehow beat him to the puck. Hoffman, oh, just gets stood up. So we're clogging up the neutral zone pretty well. Turris in. And he loses it, gets it back. Cowan, and tried to pass to the slot, just didn't work. We get the possession again. Minnesota just cannot get that puck. Overall, I gave up 3 goals so far. 2 of them, right? That I could have stopped. Like, the one that was passed to the slot, and I slid over to the right. Opened up the 5-hole, and I can't remember the other one. I almost, like, I always forget one of the goals. I'll have to look at that. It was one. I know I had another one that I could have stopped. And score again! Zip this time. That's a great name. With 20 seconds left, another slapper from the point. I don't think anybody was in front of the goal. He just didn't stop it.
Well, he hit that puck square in the middle of his stick.
Well, he should have seen that pretty well. That was just a great shot. I'm going to see those more often, but like in a already 5-3 game, we're going to see. Like, I like this. Maybe we just scored a bunch because it's Minnesota and their overall isn't too great. And we're at home. Shot, stop. My goalie reacted really slow to that. Ooh, he just misses. And that's going to end the game. Second win of the season. Hopefully, a little light of hope that these settings are going to work. Hopefully they do. Also, there's my pads. I spent a long time looking at the pads and couldn't decide, and I'm still not extremely happy with them, but it's alright. One of the preseason games, for some reason, I changed my mask. In one of the preseason games, it reverted back to the Predators mask. But it looks fine now. Anyways, 6-3 is the final. We scored twice in under the last minute. And I'm glad my first regulation win was here in an episode. Although I'm sad that it took this long in the season. Prince with the overtime winner, the breakaway goal right through the 5-hole. Dubnyk did good, but then gave up 2 there at the end. Their first goalie gave up 3 or 4 real early. And still missed the team play because it didn't get enough chances to play the puck. I did have some chances, I just didn't go out after them. See, the AI dumps it in too often right after crossing the blue line. And a lot of times, that's shot too hard, or I don't expect it, so I couldn't get that anyways. The goalies are so slow to get out of the crease. It's really hard. So I'm maxed out now in 5-hole and glove high. I've been maxed out on angles. Puck play and frequency is really close to maxed out. Passing will take one more overall bar. And yeah, getting really good now. Too many maxed out ratings though this early. I don't know. I missed the saves. That's not a big deal though because I was hitting the saves mark. It's the team play. I might still have that mark. It was an okay game, 18 shots against. We only had 25. I'm worried about the shot totals. But we'll see. Like, I don't know. I don't think Minnesota shot as much as they could have, maybe. And there was only 2 power plays. If we get a little more penalties, maybe there'll be more shots. Turris with the first star, 2 goals, 1 assist. Cowan and Hoffman, second and third. Overall, I'm just happy to get the win. I really need to win games. Like, it's been so rough winning games because it seems like I do good and the other goalie does just as good or just better, and we just can't score enough. And like, we finally get goal scoring and I have a bad game and lose it for us. Still hitting all my marks, so that's good. Simulate to the next game. We're 7-9-2 now. Got the Canadians. See if we can win that. We do. That's good. I don't know how many games I'm going to start, but it really sucks. I was hoping to get everything sorted out so I wouldn't get knocked off of starts. 11 hours. Let's do 1 into movement. And then I don't know. Let's do stick and glove just for the heck of it. Although glove, like, I already got the glove high maxed out. So Boston, see if we can finally beat them this year. So we get a little bit of the progress shown. Recovers close to 88. And we did beat them to get to 500, at least excluding the overtime losses. We got the Rangers. Cody Cece's back. That's great. Come on. When am I going to start again? Hopefully we can win against the Rangers. We do not. Rangers have given us trouble. Although that was my first win of the year. Both games I played in went to overtime. And the second one, shootout, which I won in. I'm going to do again movement training, but this time I'm going to do rebound control and screens. Not starting against Philadelphia. Get back to 500. Stick lows up to 89 now. That's good. Need to get better at those low ratings because also with the shot accuracy down, a lot of shots are coming low now. Recover so close. Maybe I should have added more. And my next start will come against another Central Division team, the Colorado Avalanche, who are off to a great start this year, 15-6-3. But we're at home again. And got 867, 1 win now. It should be 2. 3.206 goals against average. At least that went down. I don't think anybody got injured or is injured now. Nobody did get injured. We moved out of last place. We're 22 points. That's good. Keeping pace with the other teams, some of the other teams. Like 2 behind Buffalo, 5 behind Boston and Florida. So it's going to take a lot. Toronto right now leading the Atlantic. That's amazing. What do we got 2.727. Of course, it's gone up because of my simulated games. But the games I've been in, not many goals at all. We're under 3 goals against per game. That's good. The other guy must be doing pretty good. 5.45% power play percentage. That's not good. I might actually bump up the power play time, like how long. That might be a thing. I'm gonna try that out. 4-5 on the road, 6-5-2 at home. We've had a lot of home games, but we're 8-2 in our last 10. Let's look at the calendar and see what happened in games. Wow, we're already in December now. This season might go by fast unless I can get the starting job back. Where was I? What game? Ah, yes, Minnesota. So then we had an overtime win against Montreal, win against Boston finally, 3-2 loss against the Rangers, and 5-2 win against Philadelphia. So that's good. Lots of wins this month. I'll be starting December against the Avalanche. We've had a lot of back-to-back games. I don't think that matters, though, in this game. We're 10-10-2. That's good. I'm going to go to settings. And I'm going to try the penalty time scaling up a notch. Because 2 things. One, that'll increase the game time. Without actually bumping up the period length. Just a little bit. I don't really want the games to be longer. Because I feel like the episodes are already kind of somewhat long already. But one, it will give me more chances to play the puck and maybe get that power play percentage up. I think it's having a little bit of issues. Although a lot of simulated games, maybe we're just not good on the power play. You'd think we'd be pretty good considering we have Erik Karlsson. Let's just make sure that's saved. Yeah, that's good. I'm going to try that out. I'm going to leave the gameplay sliders in place and try these out. Let me know, guys, what you found out about the gameplay sliders or anything, or if you have any tips to get the team play. I know people have said fighting, but I don't really care about that. I think I've been in one fight on here at one point. Accidentally, too. I was skating to the bench to get pulled in, and then it just counted as a fight. But let me know if anything else. I know poke check was a thing, and shutouts. So it's so hard to get that. Like, I have never had that in A. I've also never had positioning as an A, but I always hit my positioning mark. Saves is the only thing. I don't know. I feel like there should be less focus on positioning and team play, more focus on saves in this. I don't know, because like right now I have my mark and my save percentage has not been good, so really I shouldn't have been getting my mark. They need to rebalance. Maybe there'll be another update here in March. That would be great. I don't know if there will be. I'm surprised they had an update last month. But oh well, we're already in March. That's ridiculous. We don't have a whole lot more to play probably here in this Be a Pro. I don't know when I'll end, but I'm still going. Still going pretty strong, and I'm enjoying it. Hopefully I'll get things figured out. Let me know anything you guys might have figured out with the gameplay settings. I don't think there's anything else to look at. Next episode, I don't know when will come out because I don't have the season wrap-up video even out yet. I have to edit that still. And then this will come out like sometime afterwards. So I don't know when this will come out. Next episode, I don't know how many games I'll play. Might be in January. It's That's what I expect. I would say let me know who you want me to face, possibly, but I don't know if I'll have this out by the time I record the next one. I've gotten ahead of myself because brand new season start, I want to play a bunch of games. I do that, and then I get ahead of myself in the start of the seasons. Oh well. Anyways, guys, if you like this, please leave a like, and anything to tell me, leave them in the comments. I check them often, and I'll reply to some of them. And I'm Avalanche Fan 133, and I will talk to you guys later. Ooh, that pass just missed. Good aggressive defense so far. Gosh, Ben Bishop is so big. Ooh, got a glove on it. Nathan, get back in. Nathan, no.
Put them over. Oh, my God.
Oh, no.